Lying at the heart of the Mediterranean, this small island has been fiercely contested by more than 13 empires over the course of millennia. For thousands of years, it has witnessed brutal conflicts, not merely for resources or power, but because of its irreplaceable strategic location. This has made it one of the most complex and historically turbulent crossroads of culture in the region. Beyond the traces of warfare and dominion, the island also preserves a mysterious ancient civilization. Here, you'll find megalithic temples over 5,000 years old, built long before the pyramids of Giza and Stonehenge. These monumental structures reflect the profound worldview of prehistoric people who revered the cosmos, nature, and the cycles of life. That island is Malta, where layers of history intertwine with a unique cultural legacy, and where every stone tells a story from the distant past. A land where time leaves its mark and illuminates a civilization that continues to captivate with its history, its faith, and its timeless beauty. Valletta, the capital of Malta, is a fortified seaport on the northeast coast, nestled on the Sybaris Peninsula. This stunning city, founded after the 1565 Great Siege of Malta, was named after Jean Parisot de la Vallette, Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller. Valletta became the capital of Malta in 1570, and its strategic importance grew after the British seized it in 1800. The city's Baroque architecture, including the iconic St. John's Co-Cathedral and the Palace of the Grand Masters, draws visitors from around the world. Valletta's fortifications, palaces, and churches are a testament to its rich history and architectural beauty. Valletta is renowned for its museums, such as the National Museum of Fine Arts and the University of Malta, founded in 1592. The city's narrow streets lead to stunning vistas of the Mediterranean. Valletta's UNESCO World Heritage status, granted in 1980, celebrates its significance as one of the world's most concentrated historical areas, with over 300 monuments. As Malta's cultural hub, Valletta was named the European Capital of Culture in 2018. Its blend of history, art, and sun makes it a must-see destination for travelers. Nestled on Malta's east coast, Grand Harbour is a natural inlet with centuries of maritime history. Separated from Marsaxlokk Harbour by the Sybaris Peninsula, home to the capital Valletta, this scenic bay has served as Malta's strategic heart since ancient times. Once guarded by mighty fortresses like Fort St. Angelo and Fort St. Elmo, the harbor played a central role during the Great Siege of 1565 and again in World War II, when Axis bombs ravaged the surrounding cities. Grand Harbour's shores are lined with historical towns like Burgu, Senglea, and Cospicua, collectively known as the Three Cities. Wander their narrow streets to find centuries-old architecture and a living memory of the Knights of St. John. Beyond history, the harbor today is being transformed. An ambitious green initiative aims to reduce emissions by powering docked ships with electricity, helping protect both Malta's air and heritage. For travelers, a boat tour or a sunset view from Upper Baraka Gardens offers a stunning glimpse into this deep blue bay's past and present. Few places capture Malta's soul like Grand Harbour, where every wave carries echoes of history and hope. Perched on the edge of Qarraba and guarding the entrance to Malta's Grand Harbour, Fort Ricasoli is the largest fort on the island. Built between 1670 and 1698 by the Order of St. John, this bastioned fortress played a central role in Malta's defense across centuries, from the French invasion in 1798 to World War II, when it withstood heavy bombardment. Over time, it served not only as a stronghold, but also as a prison, a military hospital, and a naval barracks under British rule. Rising on what was once Gallows Point, a place of grim executions, the fort stands on a historic promontory where earlier watchtowers and batteries once monitored the coast. Despite damage and decay, much of Fort Ricasoli still stands today. Though no longer an active military site, it has found new life as a film set for historical epics like Gladiator and Troy, drawing curious visitors and history enthusiasts alike. Restoration efforts approved in 2019 aim to preserve this monument, offering hope that one day visitors may step inside its storied walls. Perched on Manoel Island in Yira, just northwest of Valletta, Fort Manoel is one of Malta's finest Baroque military structures. Built by the Order of St. John in the 18th century and named after Grand Master Antonio Manuel de Villena, this star-shaped fort was strategically placed to guard Marsaxlokk Harbour and Sliema Creek. Its elegant symmetry and powerful bastions blend beauty and defense, reflecting a design shaped by centuries of military planning. Though it saw limited action, Fort Manoel was briefly occupied by the French in 1798, before the British took control in 1800, using it until 1964. Severely damaged in World War II, the fort was meticulously restored in the 2000s and now stands as a preserved gem of Maltese heritage. Inside, visitors can explore its grand piazza, reconstructed chapel, barracks, and the fortified bastions named after saints. The fort has also earned a spot on Malta's tentative UNESCO World Heritage List. Today, Fort Manoel occasionally opens for cultural events and guided tours, offering panoramic views and a journey into the island's layered past. Marsaxlokk is a charming fishing village on Malta's southeastern coast, famous for its colorful luzzy boats, peaceful harbor, and vibrant Sunday fish market. Once a Phoenician anchorage, Marsaxlokk witnessed pivotal moments like the Ottoman landing during the Great Siege of 1565 and the French invasion in 1798. Fort San Lucian, built in the early 1600s, still stands today, now home to a marine science center. The bay's strategic position led to centuries of fortification, with structures like Fort Delimara and Fort Tas Silg guarding its shores. Just inland, the Tas Silg Sanctuary reveals layers of Maltese history, from Neolithic temples to a Roman-era shrine mentioned by Cicero. Beyond history, Marsaxlokk delights visitors with its seafood restaurants, scenic promenades, and coastal walks. You can take a boat trip to nearby Delimara or explore the Shab Lajane Nature Park. Still home to much of Malta's fishing fleet, this village blends old-world charm with natural beauty, making it a captivating stop on your island journey. The Blue Grotto, located on the southeast coast of Malta, near Ij-Jurig, is a collection of stunning sea caves famed for their striking blue hues. These natural wonders, nestled within the village of Krendi, attract visitors with their ethereal beauty, reflected by the sunlight and vibrant underwater life. The caves display a spectrum of colors, from deep blues to radiant shades of red, green, and yellow, creating a mesmerizing sight for all who visit. Boat trips are available year-round, weather permitting, offering an unforgettable experience as visitors glide through the cave's crystalline waters. The nearby coastline is also popular for scuba diving, snorkeling, and rock climbing. For those interested in a more leisurely visit, the cliffs above provide breathtaking views of the caves, framed by a limestone arch and the uninhabited islet of Filfla. The Blue Grotto has appeared in numerous films and TV shows, further cementing its status as a must-see attraction. Whether you're admiring the caves from the cliffs or exploring their depths, this natural wonder is sure to leave a lasting impression. Perched high above terraced fields, Mdina dominates the rural Maltese skyline, drawing around 80,000 visitors annually. With its Baroque palaces and churches, it is a key part of Malta's rich heritage, requiring protection to preserve it for future generations. Mdina, originally known as Mellieħa during Roman times, has undergone numerous name changes throughout history, from Mdina under the Arabs to Città Notabile during the Knights of St. John. Once the home of the Maltese nobility, it was the capital until 1565 and remains a symbol of Malta's past. Today, it's often called the Silent City for its peaceful atmosphere. The city's history stretches back to the Bronze Age, with evidence of Phoenician colonization in the 8th century BC. By the Roman period, it had grown to be a thriving town with impressive houses and monuments. Its medieval transformation is marked by narrow alleys and fortifications, particularly from the Islamic and Norman periods. Today, Mdina retains much of its historical charm, making it a must-see destination for those exploring Malta's cultural heritage. Its well-preserved walls and winding streets offer a glimpse into the past, and its quiet streets, free of traffic, add to its timeless appeal. The Rotunda of Mosta, officially known as the Sanctuary Basilica of the Assumption of Our Lady, is a striking neoclassical church in Mosta, Malta. Completed between 1833 and the 1860s, it was designed by Giorgio Gronier de Vassé and draws inspiration from Rome's Pantheon. It stands as Malta's largest church and boasts one of the world's largest unsupported domes. The church's history is marked by a miraculous event during World War II when a bomb pierced the dome on April 9, 1942, and fell into the church during Mass, but miraculously failed to explode. This event is now commemorated with a replica of the bomb displayed inside. Dedicated to the Assumption of Mary, the church's awe-inspiring design includes a circular layout and an impressive facade with Ionic columns and bell towers. Its magnificent dome has a diameter of 130 feet and was once the third largest in the world. In 1975, the church's titular painting was crowned by Pope Paul VI, elevating the rotunda to the title of Marian Sanctuary. It became a minor basilica in 2018. Visitors to Mosta can marvel at this architectural masterpiece and its fascinating history, making it a must-see landmark in Malta. The Dingli Cliffs, perched 253 meters above sea level on Malta's western coast, offer sweeping views of the Mediterranean and the uninhabited Filfla Island. Known as the highest point of the Maltese Islands, the cliffs provide a tranquil escape, with picturesque terraced fields and dramatic coastal landscapes. A small chapel dedicated to St. Mary Magdalene sits on the cliff's edge, adding to the area's charm. Walking along the cliffs, visitors can enjoy the breathtaking scenery and, with a longer hike, reach the Blue Grotto. The stunning sunset views here are truly magical, with the sun sinking into the blue waters, creating a vibrant display of colors. Though the cliffs are a year-round attraction, the best time to visit is at sunset. The views are ever-changing, from calm seas to dramatic waves, with the occasional fog adding a mystical touch. For those seeking peace and natural beauty, the Dingli Cliffs offer a perfect retreat. Be sure to visit at sunset to witness nature's most captivating spectacle. Tucked between the golden shores of Ain Tufieha and Mdina Bays on Malta's northwest coast, Qarraba Bay is a peaceful hideaway that appeals to both nature lovers and history buffs. The bay is sheltered by the Qarraba promontory, a striking ridge formed by layers of upper coralline limestone resting on blue clay, sculpted by centuries of wind and sea into a dramatic landscape. In ancient times, the high ground of Qarraba is believed to have served as a fortified Bronze Age lookout, offering strategic views of the coastline. Today, this area is protected within the Il Magistral Nature and History Park, preserving its ecological richness and cultural heritage. The journey to Qarraba Bay begins with a scenic hike from Mdina Bay, rewarding you with sweeping vistas of the Mediterranean. Its crystal-clear waters and rich marine life make it an excellent spot for swimming or snorkeling. Far from the crowds, this hidden gem offers a rare combination of solitude, natural wonder, and echoes of Malta's ancient past. Perched on the northern coast of Malta, Mellieħa is a charming hilltop town known for its sweeping views, golden beaches, and rich history. Its name traces back to ancient salt pans, now replaced by the peaceful Hadira Nature Reserve. Mellieħa's roots run deep, with Neolithic remains, Roman cave dwellings, and the sanctuary of Our Lady, believed to have ties to St. Paul's 60 AD shipwreck, marking its cultural legacy. Once abandoned due to coastal raids, the town saw revival under British rule in the 19th century, blossoming into a seaside retreat. Today, Mellieħa offers everything from quiet churches and coastal fortifications to family-friendly attractions like Popeye Village and scenic hiking trails through the Magistral Park. The town borders Malta's largest sandy beach, Qarraba Bay, and provides easy access to the Gozo ferry at Xwejni. Sailors flock here in December for the Euromed Championships, while divers explore the sunken wrecks offshore. With regular buses, car hire options, and walkable streets, Mellieħa is both accessible and inviting. For those seeking a relaxed yet vibrant slice of Malta, this northern gem is a must-visit. Perched on Malta's stunning Anchor Bay, just a short drive from Mellieħa, Popeye Village is a charming seaside attraction, originally built as a film set for the 1980 musical Popeye, starring Robin Williams. The colorful wooden village, handcrafted from imported materials and nestled beside crystal-clear waters, has since been transformed into an open-air museum and family-friendly theme park. Visitors can stroll through quirky timber houses, explore film props, enjoy mini-shows, or catch a short documentary featuring behind-the-scenes clips from the movie. Kids will love meeting characters like Popeye and Olive Oil, while parents can relax at the waterfront, sun deck, or enjoy seasonal barbecues. Despite suffering damage during a storm in 2023, the village was fully restored and reopened to the public by summer, welcoming guests daily with playful performances and a nostalgic atmosphere. This unique blend of movie magic, coastal beauty, and Maltese warmth makes Popeye Village a delightful stop for families and film lovers alike. Nestled between Malta and Gozo, Comino is a small Mediterranean gem covering just 3.5 square kilometers. Despite its size, it's packed with beauty and history. Famous for its crystal-clear waters, the Blue Lagoon dazzles visitors with vivid turquoise hues and soft white sand, making it one of Europe's most photographed spots. Santa Maria and San Nicolo Bays offer quieter alternatives for swimming and sunbathing. Comino's rugged coastline, dotted with sea caves and limestone cliffs, once harbored pirates and was even home to the mystic Abraham Abulafia in the 13th century. History buffs can explore St. Mary's Tower, built in 1618 by the Knights of St. John, and the old isolation hospital nearby. Today, Comino has only 2 permanent residents, but it's a hotspot for day trippers, divers, and hikers. With 12 dive sites and scenic walking trails through wild, thyme-scented landscapes, there's more to this island than meets the eye. For a unique overnight experience, you can camp under the stars in designated areas and wake to a peaceful sunrise over the Mediterranean. Gozo, the second largest island in Malta's archipelago, lies just northwest of the main island and offers a peaceful escape into nature, history, and culture. often called the Island of the Three Hills. Its landscape is dotted with rolling knolls and lush valleys, making it greener and more rural than Malta. The capital, Victoria, also known as Rabat, sits atop a hill and is home to the impressive citadel and traditional markets. Gozo is steeped in myth and legend. Many believe it's the fabled Ogygia, where Calypso held Odysseus captive. History breathes through its ancient temples, especially Gantija, one of the world's oldest freestanding structures. The island also boasts stunning coastal spots like Ramla Bay, the Inland Sea, and Marsaxlokk, a beloved seaside town perfect for relaxing or diving. With agriculture, lace-making, and fishing still vital, tourism is now at the heart of Gozo's economy. Linked to Malta by ferry and fast boats, Gozo invites you to slow down, savor its quiet charm, and immerse yourself in its rich cultural soul. Tucked along Gozo's northern coast between Reka Point and Xwejni Bay, the Xwejni salt pans form a striking mosaic of rock-cut pools that stretch towards the sea. These centuries-old salt pans, dating back over 350 years, continue a Gozitan tradition passed down through generations. Managed by local families like the Jurebs, the process remains entirely traditional. Seawater is pumped into limestone pools, left to evaporate under the summer sun, and harvested by hand using thick, bristled brushes. The salt is dried, bagged and sold in small shops nearby or directly along the roadside, giving visitors the chance to bring home a unique taste of Gozo. Summer is the best time to witness this ancient craft in action, typically from mid-May to early September, when sunny weather speeds up the salt crystallization. Group tours and educational visits are welcome, offering a hands-on glimpse into a process dating back to Phoenician and Roman times. Besides its cultural value, the salt pans themselves are visually captivating. With easy access by car or bus and clear views year-round, this site offers a serene and educational escape, where tradition and nature meet beside the Mediterranean. Just outside the quiet village of Qarraba on Gozo, the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Blessed Virgin of Pinu rises in serene grandeur. This Roman Catholic shrine, built in a graceful neo-Romanesque style, is a sacred site wrapped in mystery and faith. Though its origins remain unknown, the chapel was already standing by the 16th century, narrowly escaping demolition after a laborer was injured during the attempt, an event seen as divine intervention. The shrine took on new significance in 1883, when local woman Qarraba Bay claimed to hear the Virgin Mary's voice while passing by. Miracles soon followed, drawing pilgrims from across Malta. In response to the growing devotion, a grand basilica was built between 1920 and 1932, featuring vibrant stained glass, mosaics, and a 61-meter bell tower. The revered painting of the Assumption by Amedeo Perugino remains the heart of the sanctuary. Pinu continues to attract visitors and popes alike. John Paul II, Benedict XVI, and Francis have all honored it. Today, travelers and pilgrims alike are drawn not only by its peaceful beauty, but by its powerful legacy of faith and healing. With its perfect blend of historical wonders, stunning coastlines, and the warm charm of the Mediterranean, Malta is a destination that offers more than just a getaway. This island boasts a unique mix of diverse cultures, from ancient ruins to vibrant modern life, all coming together to create an unforgettable experience. Whether you're strolling through the historic streets of Valletta, watching the sunlight sparkle on the sea, or savoring its delicious cuisine, Malta is the perfect place to both explore and relax, leaving you with lasting memories that are hard to forget.